Are you struggling with picking the right staging and design training company for your business? I get it. I'm Audra, president of the Home Staging Resource, and I know you have a lot of choices when it comes to picking the right staging certification, and that decision is very, very important because that certification program will be a partner, ideally, to your business. So here are 25 reasons why you should pick the Home Staging Resource as your home staging and redesign certification company. Number one reason, it is about your business, not about ours. We are all about focusing on advocating for you. And we do everything for our members so that they can be successful. And I'm going to show you a lot of reasons below. But one of the things that I do is I actually do write for the National Association of Realtors. I actually advocate for the home staging industry. I'm constantly educating, and I have been writing for them for years now. I'm the only trainer that does because I care about advocating for what you do and the importance of what you do. And this industry would not be where it is today if I did not do that. I have been pioneering this industry since 2005. So I know a little bit about educating people on the benefits of home staging. So I write for the National Association of Realtors. We have a directory. I'm one of the few trainers that actually has a directory so I'm always promoting my stagers and their businesses. And I also do always promote my stagers' businesses in my social media and through my Best of the Best awards and on my blog posts. And I think I'm one of the only trainers that does that as well. So I'm all about advocating you and your business, not just selling you training. Number two reason is I provide a framework for your business, and it's a no-fluff framework in both home staging and redesign, an all-inclusive for one price. I'm one of the only trainers, I believe, that actually does train you on both staging and redesign because that is a business model. You need to be trained together. They go hand in hand. Every good staging job will lead to a redesign job, and I show you exactly how you would upsell that and work that. If you were trained separately on staging and then on redesign, that would be a struggle because you wouldn't know how to connect those two business models for yourself. And in my training, I do that for you. Number three reason is I actually show you what's inside all of my products. I show you videos of exactly what to expect when you jump inside my trainings. This is why none of my members have any issues usually with the training. We have a guarantee, a 72-hour refund. That's another reason I guess I should include. But people see what they're getting before they pay. Never, ever spend any money on any training without seeing a video of exactly what you're going to get. Examples of the forms, examples of what's inside. See that training area because otherwise you might be very disappointed. To see our training area, click on that button to see an overview video. Number four reason to choose my training, so different than any other training, is we have a huge amount of support. Not only do we have a private Facebook group, I think we're one of the only ones that does, that is extraordinarily active in Stagers Connect. In fact, you can click on that button to see exactly what that group looks like and how it's a training in a training. There's so much materials and resources just in our Stagers Connect group, but more than anything, it is a place for love, encouragement, and support because I know that when anyone enters into this industry, you're nervous, you're excited, you're scared, you've got all those emotions going on, and I remember those. I felt those. I get it, and so do my members. So they are here for you. My veterans that have been with me since 2006 are in there supporting the new people that sign up. So watch that video to see what that's about, but it's a tremendous support. We have a chat. We have a phone number, and then you can even email me directly. I'm always interested in what you're going through, and that's part of the way I even advocate for this industry. So lots of support. You're not going it alone. Number five, this is a huge one. We are the most updated and evolved training because we're online. So the beauty of my training is I'm able to update it in real time for you. When something doesn't work, trust me, people let me know, and I can go in there and give you the latest and greatest tools, research tips, everything that's working, because we didn't do videos of just me staring at you and talking to you, which take production crews and that sort of thing. It was me on the fly with a lot of screens. You're looking at PowerPoints, you're looking at my screen, you're looking at photos, and I'm able to easily change that and update it within the training and keep it in real time. And we've just recently updated every single one of our products and gone through it with a fine-tooth comb with all the forms, everything. So we're able to update it. We're also able to evolve it, meaning if there's something new in the training, I was the first when House came out, so a lot of you probably don't remember that, to tell my members immediately to sign on and create a profile. So for the first 2 years, no other trainer even knew about it, and they didn't talk about it. And so my members were getting all that business. So when those directories come out, I'm the first to tell them. I was the first to walk my people through certain trade wholesale shopping areas that they can buy and feature on their sites and have shopping boards on their sites. I was the first to do that because I'm always on top of it. That's my job, to stay on top of the industry and evolve that training for you. Number 6 reason, we are the most comprehensive training, and I have been accused of having way too much resources and materials in my training. And here's the thing. There are parts to my training you don't need right away. And I am not testing you. It is okay on those parts. I have a whole section on realtor PowerPoint presentations. And 6 months from now, when you get a call from an agent office wanting you to give a presentation, you'll be really glad that's in there. Your trainer probably, another trainer probably doesn't have any of that. But I do, and I don't charge you separately for that. So it's all comprehensive and it's all in there. So rather than, I guess I could have done first week of my training is this, 1,500, and the next week is another 1,500, and the next week's another 1,500. I could have nickeled and dimed throughout my training, but instead I spent every single year adding to it and evolving anything that has to do with home staging. I leave no stone unturned. So it is an advanced training. It is your master class. And I don't just sell you on some basic and then upsell you to a master so that you spend thousands of dollars feeling like you didn't get something all-inclusive. That's just not the way I work. This training is all about home staging. I cover every bit of it and then some, and that's why it's comprehensive. 3 weeks, not a 3-day class. 3 weeks, not a 20-hour certification. I could not, this industry, there's too much to know. I couldn't do it in 20 hours, and you deserve better than that. So don't spend on a training that's only giving you not even 3 days of materials. That's just not enough. You're not going to have the confidence, because what happens when you get trained is you get confident through your knowledge. 3 weeks of intensive training and materials, and people can take 3 months. It's self-paced, is a lot. And I know it's overwhelming for everyone at first, but nobody comes to me saying they wish there were pieces that weren't there. Not ever. And I've never had a graduate come to me and say they weren't confident after going through it. And I can't say the same for other people who a lot of times come to me because they did invest in another staging trainer and they're not confident. They don't know what to do. They don't have all the answers. They don't have the structure. They don't have the credibility. Well, they're not going to learn it in 3 days. You're not going to learn it in 4 days, not 5, not 6, not 7. Seriously, you need weeks of training. And that's where I come in, and it's very comprehensive. Number 7 reason is kind of leads me into this, because my training is so comprehensive. We have the highest success rate. I have trained the most successful stagers in the industry than any other trainer. You can point to the RISA award-winning stagers year after year after year. The hugest portion of them are always from my training. If you go to the most influential stagers in the industry, every time I scroll that list, the 100 top influential stagers in the industry, over 1/3 of them are usually from my training alone. I am so proud. This is why I do what I do. I love it. I love that I can take your business. I can take that little bit of passion that you have and tell you, you put in the work, I'll give you the blueprint, and you will not believe where your business will go. And that's all those people I have trained. So I've had the most success. I've trained people like Michelle Minch, Kristen Ginsburg, Leah Ward, Brigitte Enick, Brad Fletcher, Tori Toth. I have trained staging trainers. I have trained my competition a lot of times. I have been around that long, and that's fine. I'm just proud of what I do. I've shared the stage with Vern Yip, Sabrina Soto, Barbara Corcoran. I speak at every RISA convention. There is nothing new in this industry that I haven't heard before and I don't have an answer for. I am your trainer. So that's why being comprehensive makes my members the most successful. You want to be successful in your business. You want to invest in a training that's going to help you get there. Number 8, I actually show you my training style. So this is really important. Don't invest in any trainer without seeing their training style. And this is not my training style. I'm not just talking at you in my training, actually not at all. Most of my training videos, if you see them, are me with a little window, and then you're seeing screens, you're seeing photos, you're seeing work done, and it's a mixed media training. So I actually show you my training style. Click above. You can jump into any of my free live events or watch one of my replay events so you can see the way I train and see if that's a fit for you. Because if it's not, you're not going to like 3 weeks of it. I'm just going to tell you that. But I say it because all of my competitors don't invest in any training without seeing their training style. You want to make sure they're a fit for you. Because if you can't get through an hour of their webinars, their free workshops without snoring, then you're not going to want to invest in that training. So that's just a little hot tip for you, but also I show it to you. So don't invest in any trainer that won't. That's kind of a red flag. Number 9, you get to do my training from the comfort of your own home. There's no expensive travel. It's at your fingertips, but the most important thing is your ability to refer back to it. That's why I don't do classroom style. I don't think that works. As a trainer, I have been doing internet training since 1998, actually, since when the internet came around. I'm really aging myself right now. But it's true because people learn by being able to refer back to it, going back to videos, hitting pause, making dinner, going back to it. You can't do that in a classroom. If you took a 3-day classroom and then 2 months from now you got your first consultation, you'd be rifling through your notes and freaking out, frankly. And my people, they just go straight to my consultation section on day 2, watch my video, get that shot in the arm. They're all confident and ready to roll. You want to be able to refer back to it. I have veterans that have been in my training, renewing every year for 15 plus years that still refer always back to my training. And they do that because it's always evolving. There's new tips, tricks. There's always things that you can learn. So if you're a learner, my training is perfect for you. Number 10, and this is a big one. My training is not based on just my experience. Yes, I had a staging company when I started staging training. Yes, that staging company, my sister still runs. She still is a stager. She was my partner way back when. She is still a trainer, and she still kind of guest speaks in my training. We do kind of fun live events with her where we look at the homes and what she did. She's amazing. But my training is not just based on me or her. It's based on all of the successful veterans that I have trained because I foster an environment of generosity and sharing. And so not just in Stagers Connect, but also within my training, I feature interviews and advanced training modules from stagers that have killed it in that area. In my holiday design, I have over an hour training with Kathy DeLeo, who is like a celebrity holiday designer. I have another training with Michelle Minch, who is like the trainer extraordinaire on structures and systems. I have another training with Sherry Casaldi on how to quick start your business. So it's not just my experience. I don't base it on that or my area or my location. So if you're in Canada, if you're across the world, if you're in a rural place versus a metropolitan place, I have training tips for you that were given to me by the successful stager. So it's kind of a conglomerate of all of our experiences and the best ones. Number 11 reason to go with me is my forms. And again, I'm blamed for giving way too many forms, but if you download that form guide, you'll see that on that form guide, I list the form and then I show you where I train on it. So in each section of my training, I have the forms and resources below. And those are important because why should you ever look at a blank piece of paper? You will never do that with my training. A lot of those forms were created even from my members who shared them with me. And it's just this great library that you have. So you have all the resources at your fingertips. You're never reinventing the wheel. That's always my philosophy. Go ahead and download that forms list so you can see what I'm talking about. But those forms are on every section of my training. I don't leave you hanging there. And they're in Word so that you can edit them, obviously. I give you all the contracts that you're going to need. And they're in Google Docs, so they're really easy to download and use. Number 12. Leading to the forms, I also give you Canva templates, and I'm kind of the leader of this, and I'm seeing a lot of my competition now does it, and I'm so glad that they do it because, again, knowing what's hot in the industry, Canva, the moment Canva templates were shareable, I started sharing my templates with all my members because I had been giving those to them for years. And what are Canva templates? Go ahead and click on that video if you want to know more about them. But basically, they are templates to make you look good, from checklists to guides that you can give your clients to marketing materials to you name it. It's part of that never reinvent, and I give you those templates. Number 13, and I should have mentioned this earlier, we are RESA accredited. We're accredited. We are actually third-party accredited by the Real Estate Staging Association. We're one of only a small select group of staging trainers that are. I was actually the very first back in 2009 to become RESA accredited. No other trainer actually could pass their qualification. They have a very strict standard for a year after at least. So it's a very select group. So start there when you're actually doing your research at the accreditation level, and know that you're in good hands, because we're held to a higher standard. Don't invest in a trainer that is not third-party reviewed or accredited. Number 14 reason is me. And I hate to brag, but reputation. You're being trained by an industry leader, industry best. Like I said, you can go to our About Us page to find out more, but I've spoken at every RESA convention. I've trained the trainers. I've trained the best. We just have that reputation, again, and that reputation gives you confidence in what you're purchasing. You can check out all of our testimonials. I really have not had anyone unhappy with our products. We have a 72-hour guarantee for an informational products, no hoops. You just tell us if it's not a fit, and that is okay with me, because I get it when that happens, but that never happens. I tell you, everybody comes to me and says, oh my gosh, Audra, you delivered so much more than I ever thought I would get. This training is worth 10 times more than what I paid. And that is what I love to hear. That is what the testimonials say. We are the industry leader, the first to become accredited, the first to kind of pioneer mixed media, online training, the pioneer of the industry. We just have that high reputation, that high standard, and you as a member are a part of that. When people say they're HSR certified in staging and redesign, everybody knows what that means. It's a high level, advanced level of training. Also, you're connected to fellow HSR people, and that's another advanced level. HSR people help out HSR people, especially in Stagers Connect. So I actually have people who think, Audra, I don't necessarily want to start my own business, and I want to work for someone. Well, your first start is to become certified through me, and then go into Stagers Connect and offer help, because that's another area where people are actually looking for workers, because my people get successful and get busy pretty quickly. Why do they get successful so quickly? Number 15 is because I have advanced internet marketing tips. Marketing is my jam. I have been training Fortune 500 companies on marketing since the beginning of the internet. It is my thing, and I walk you through. You will be a guru. You're going to connect you're going to have a fantastic website, because I'll walk you through that. But you'll connect that website to all the directories I list for you online, so that you're being called and your business is flourishing. I'm not a cold calling person. I don't know about you, but I don't really want you to do that. I don't really train you. I mean, I walk you through that. That's the third step in my marketing plan. I walk you through putting your business in all the places that people would be searching for you, so that you are getting called. You look credible, you look beautiful, and your phone is ringing. I also give you sales funnels. I give you all of the materials that you would need for those sales funnels on your site. And if you want to see a glimpse of what that is, you can click and see that video on those sales funnels, because the advanced marketing is what makes it so that all my people are successful. Now, I really hope they're great designers, but your design work will have to stand on its own, but I can tell you their phone is ringing. Number 16 reason why you would choose us as your trainer is we actually give you a wholesale website option. See, since the very beginning of time when I threw out my home staging training, I always had a website product, because I never wanted a website to slow your business up. And I know a lot of people are afraid of that. Like, that's an intimidating thing, the idea of building a website. We have a website product. It is for stagers and designers, built by us. We've built hundreds of websites, so we kind of know what we're doing more than any other website builder for the staging and design industry. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. So we know what works. All the sales funnels are built in, but you as a member of HSR get that website at a wholesale cost, not retail. And again, it's just another example of how I'm invested in your success. It's the very reason why I have that website product, because I want you to be successful and I don't want that to slow you up. Now you can get a website, and I walk you through website training in the training on Wix or Squarespace or any of that. But if you want something that's just out of the box kind of done for you and it's very easy to edit, if you're semi kind of technical and willing to learn it, then our website product is amazing, and you can see details on that below, and then also all the testimonials. Number 17 reason is I actually do a lot of stuff for you. People don't realize this, but the day one of jumping into my training, I actually give you, in the form of Canva templates, but I give you all of the things that you would need to start your business so that you're not spending months and months creating logos, business cards, brochures, postcards, design guides, staging statistic guides, sales funnels. We create all those things so that you look amazing. We have just day one logos in Canva templates, like professionally done ones. You can just literally put in your business name, download, done. I mean, how much time does it save you to have your logo done, your business card done, all your marketing collateral done in an hour, not just months? So that's kind of part of the never reinvent. As far as I know, I'm the only trainer that gives you all of those things. If you want to see more about that, you can click on the button below our market materials, and you can see the choices. We brand you, and you put in your colors, and away you go, and you have Canva print it. That's the cheap printer, and it looks great. So we have it all done for you so that you can focus on getting your business launched quickly, making money right away, and not agonizing over those details. Number 18 reason why you would choose us over another trainer is I actually really walk you through shopping like a pro, like no other trainer. I know some trainings charge people extra for that. A lot of interior design trainings out there. I've talked to so many people who call me and they say, I just took a quick course on design, and they didn't teach them anything on how to shop wholesale. Where are the best places to go? How you would do that? And I actually have a handful of special private sites that you can actually shop wholesale and resell that product for a lot of extra money. And I show you how to do that in the training. So I go over that in detail. For vacant staging, I also walk you through how you would store, what kind of staging inventory system you'd use. I mean, everything you would need for that. But really, if you love to shop, you will absolutely love that section of my training. And if you want to see a glimpse and a free cheat sheet below on some of my favorite vendors, I give that to you, but there's way more in the training where I really walk you through how you could have that service for your business and make a lot of money really doing design and shopping. Number 19 reason I should choose us is I take great care on the site, our look and feel, and the things that we create that will represent you. Image really matters in our industry. So just a little, warning, don't go with a training company where if their site doesn't look very good, if it's not very updated or not very image friendly, then the training's not going to look good. So you really do connect those things. We update our site daily. We've done overhauls on it almost every other year. We even update our website product almost every other year, because we get it. Their websites are like iPhones and they date, but the point is your image matters and our image matters. So the emails I send, so you don't go with a trainer if you don't like the look and feel of the collateral and the things they're giving to you, because typically what you see on the outside is what you're going to get on the inside. And so connect the dots with that and go with a trainer that you really like the way they look and feel, because image does matter in this industry. Number 20 reason, we made it to 20. This is a long video. Wow. Number 20 reason, and I have 5 more reasons, is I am dedicated to you. I am your training, I told you, reputation, but I'm actually dedicated to you. And I've been criticized because I don't have a staging business anymore. But what would you rather? A trainer that's here for you when you have an email question or a problem on the daily basis, and not working in the field in their business? The trainer that's here for you who actually has your ear to all the stagers, to hundreds of successful stagers in the field on a daily basis, and can take that information and evolve it for you. So no, I'm sorry. I look at as being a trainer, supporting the people that I love in my membership. That's my full-time job. If I also had a staging company, that's a full-time job. As you know, you will see having a staging company, a successful staging company is a full-time job. So being able to do both, I don't know how people could do it successfully, or I know that they could do it, but they wouldn't. Something's sometimes got to give. And so I am 100% dedicated to my members. They know that. They see me in Stagers Connect daily answering questions and contributing, and they also know I'm here for them, again, support-wise. Reason number 21 for choosing us as your staging trainer is because we kind of set the bar for training, and we have thousands of members inside our training and inside Stagers Connect. You're not alone, but more so you have a voice. Getting back to, I'm your dedicated trainer. So you have a voice of influence in the industry because you're connected with even HSR. If, for instance, if you see a vendor that you want to get a wholesale connection with, you can just email me directly and I will email that vendor as a part of the thousands of us. So we're almost like our separate association. So we have influence and we have power because we are so large. So that is, you have a voice, you're a part of something big, and that community, that wonderful, beautiful, lovable, encouraging community is a place where you can make a difference. And you have that direct connection to me, where we can do that as a group of thousands, not just a single stager. Reason number 21, I almost was going to franchise our business in the very beginning. So you actually get kind of a training, a business plan and a marketing plan that is like what a franchise would give you, all those materials, all that plan, but not at the franchise cost. There's no royalty fees. There's no huge expense. We're super affordable. You get that all-inclusive. So you get kind of that exact how-to, that blueprint, but I didn't stop there. So where other trainers just stop there, here you go, here's your staging training. I told you I also talk about redesign, how you would do that, but I also brought in experts to teach you organization, feng shui, window coverings, holiday design, vacation rental, short-term rental design. I have a separate training on short-term rental Airbnb design where all my stagers have actually contributed to it, and they're really killing it in that area. That's inside the training. No, I don't charge you separately for that, and I could, but I don't. Model home staging. There's so much extra stuff in the training. Experts brought in to teach you in the training, because 6 months down the road, when you want to learn something about that or add that service to your business, you'll be so glad that it's there for you. So it's just part of me over-delivering in what we do. And I don't think too many other trainers have the breadth of those other advanced trainings added to their training. Number 23, and that leads me to all those things we added for years. I probably should have. I should have been charging extra, but whatever. We've thought of everything so that you don't have to. It's all in there. And yes, it's a lot of materials, but we've thought of everything. There's no question you could ask me that I have not heard before. And it's fine for you to ask me. There's no stupid question. That's what I'm here for. That's what Stagers Connect is here for. You can see in the video below, when you look at Stagers Connect, the training within a training, you can even search Stagers Connect for your question and get all of the answers. We've thought, it's all in there. We've thought of everything. You will have all of the answers. And there's such a relief and confidence that you can get by having all the answers. Number 24, I don't make you go through a ton of hoops and homework to get your test. I'm just not that person. I think that if you've paid for this training, this platform that your business is going to launch greatly from, then you might as well use it and take advantage of it. For years, I didn't even have a test in the training, but everybody wanted me to, so I added a test at the end of the training. But let me reassure you, you don't have to fill out a million design plans. You don't have to, study for hours. It is purely based on the training manual that we give you. We mail you this training manual. Test is based on that. So you could literally, if you want to just get your certification, get that test done, you could do that within a week and have still all those other resources for your business over the next year. So certainly if speed is an issue, if you want to just get it done, you absolutely can. I'm not going to be Big Brother. That's just not the way I work. But you still get all those resources. So I get the hesitation when people go, oh, maybe that's too much. No, I'm not making you go through any hoops. The test is based on just this manual of stuff. You can learn that, like I said, in a less than a week, and still know how to tackle everything in this industry. And number 25, so that leads me to number 25, is I'm the only one that's like mixed media. I know that you learn by not just watching me, but having something to touch, listening, but also seeing. So that's why I said none of my training is just me talking at you. Like right now, it's, if you join one of my live training events, you'll know I usually have 100 different slides, PowerPoint photos, screen shares where I'm walking you through, you're visualizing, I'm moving fast, where you're seeing everything as you go. You see a little window of me, but you're actually seeing the vision, because mixed media training is how you learn. You absorb not just from hearing something. So never just listen to a podcast training. You absorb not just from seeing something, although that's more valuable, the visual, but you also absorb by touching. So we kind of give it all to you. You're always able to refer back to it, and that's what makes it special. Go ahead and click below if you want to see what's in the training, and I hope you enjoyed. This is 25 reasons. That was a lot, and I hope you choose me, but I want you to know number 26, whoever you pick, stay in touch with me. I'm always giving new resources. I'm always adding new things in my blog. I'm all about your business success, regardless of whether you go through my training or not. But I want you to know, no matter what, you will absolutely love this industry. I have never had anyone leave their teaching job, nursing job, hairdresser job, or you don't have to even leave your jobs, guys. You can keep your job and do this even on the side as you build your business. But I've never had anyone jump into this industry and not absolutely love it. What I usually hear is people saying they wish they started it earlier. So don't wait to follow your love of design and your passion. Become an HSR certified home stager and redesigner today, and I will see you on the inside of that training.